платье. С днём рождения тебя еще раз. Пусть у тебя будет хороший день. Да, у тебя уже день, поэтому пусть будет хороший день. Не знаю, какое было утро, но день точно будет хорошим. Так. На чем играть-то? Главное, чтобы... Спасибо. Они это сделали. Они это сделали. Официально. Так, графика. Угу. Ну пусть все так пока будет. Может, я потом смотрю по самой игре. Привет, Кранц. Так. Вроде бы все. Так, персонаж, удаленная сцена. Удаленная сцена? Это зовут директор Скотт. Как все начиналось? О! Да, для тех, кто не знает, как все начиналось.
Hello, my name is Zoe. I'm in a coma, and this is my story. A year ago, I was living with my dad in Casablanca. I dropped out of uni. I had no idea what to do with my life. Then my friend Reza went missing. Reza's a journalist, and he was investigating a story. Some people were not too happy about that. They tried to kill him. He ran. I went looking for him. Yes, it was a stupid idea, but I had to do something for him, for myself. I followed the breadcrumbs to Watticorp's headquarters in Japan. You probably know Watticorp for their robotic toys, but now they were making a brand new entertainment device, the Dream Machine. I'm sure you've heard of it. It gives users control over their dreams. At least, that's the sales pitch. The Dream Machine was actually designed to steal memories and control people. Reza was close to exposing the truth when he vanished. I'll give you one guess at who wanted him dead. With a ton of help from friends, I finished what Reza had started. I exposed the conspiracy and stopped the Dream Machine from being released. Well, sort of. Watticorp released it anyway, a few months later, but without the mind-controlling, features. And it's a success, of course. Oh, and another thing. Two things. Big things. After being forcibly connected to the beta version of the Dream Machine, long story, don't ask, I was, transported to another world. A parallel world where, magic is real. Yeah, I know, stay with me. That's where I found out that I'm a dreamer, which is like being a sort of mind wizard. Actual Jedi powers. Yay. I know, but this is all real. At least, I think it's real, and not just a dream. Speaking of dreams, remember the coma? So, my body is lying in a hospital in Casablanca, sure, but my mind is trapped in a different place. A place called the Storytime. If you walk away now, I don't blame you. It's a lot to take in. And I'm not quite done. See, the woman who injected me with the drugs and put me in this coma, her name's Helena Chang, and she's involved with the Dream Machine project. Also, she's my mother, who was supposed to be dead, according to my father, who lied to me. Confused? Welcome to my life.
My name is Kian Alvane. I was once the Apostle. I am now a convicted traitor. Tomorrow morning, I die. 1 year ago, I left Azadir, my homeland, for Mercuria, capital of the Northlands. I'd been sent to this city to find and assassinate the leader of the insurgents opposing our benevolent military rule. But when I arrived in Mercuria, I saw that people here were not as happy about the occupation as we'd been led to believe. And I learned that magicals were not the cruel and soulless creatures we'd always heard about. My convictions were further put to the test when I realized our leaders in Mercuria were corrupt and faithless, and that they were planning to not only destroy any and all opposition, but eradicate magic altogether. When I finally found the rebel leader, a human woman named April Ryan, I could not in good conscience carry out my assignment. There were too many questions. I refused to murder her. And for that, I was arrested and charged with treason. My mission, my faith, my life, they're all built on lies. Tomorrow I die. I'm ready.
Так. Это реально удалили? Блин. Если что, потом пройду. Все равно. Это довольно важная штука была, по-моему. Ладно. Новая игра. Следует решение. Бла-бла-бла. Да. Если что, в игре одна концовка. Но решение влияет на сюжет. В том плане, что какие-то персонажи могут погибнуть, какие-то персонажи могут не появиться где-то. Но концовка одна. Играть мы будем за 3 героев снова. Подожди, наверное, или нам так потише игру? Вроде лучше должно быть.
There are two
Не
worlds.
громко.
Our world, the world of science, and Arcadia, the world of magic. Dreams connect these parallel worlds, but a dark force threatens the very fabric of dreams. Zoe Castillo holds the power to shape dreams and save us from the undreaming, but she is trapped in a place called the Storytime. Kian Alvane is destined to play an important role in the war to come, but he faces execution for treason against his own people. They are both about to be reborn. A new story is about to begin. Their paths will intersect,
April?
and at the end of their journey, they will face the thief of dreams.
Это April, по-моему. Ну, тут все актеры озвучки, насколько я помню, те же у героев. Просто они звучат постарше. Может, сколько там? 6 или 8 лет прошло. 8 лет, по-моему, прошло между играми. Это, по-моему, April была. Так, книга первая. Перерождение. Всего... Ой. По-моему, 5 книг и 13 глав. В этой игре. 13 глав точно. Сейчас будет этот момент? Да. Чат. Грустим. Дом с первой игры. Это сам Кевин.
They say that every story has a beginning and an end, but that isn't always the case. Some stories simply stop. My name is Zoe Castillo.
И пофиксили это.
I'm dying. I've been in a coma for over a year. The doctors don't believe I'll ever wake up again. My mother did this to me. She put me here so that I wouldn't be able to tell my story, so that she could keep her secrets. It worked. The world is addicted to dreams, to dream time. It's just entertainment. They have no idea what the dream machine is really for and what it's doing to the world. They don't know that someone is stealing their dreams, using them to reshape reality. So, if I'm in a coma, how am I talking to you? The thing is, my body may be here in a hospital, but my mind is elsewhere. This is the story time. It's the place between. And it's my home now. This place where all stories begin and end, including mine.
Вот игра. Так. Ага. Мне нужно выше солнцу сделать.
Wonkers, my old Watilla. People keep bringing flowers. So funereal. That was taken when Reza and I were still dating. Feels like a different lifetime. And Sleeping Beauty. Coma as a fashion statement? No, oh, that's awful. But I honestly do look better on my deathbed.
Дай попробую. Все-таки, может быть, будет. М. Как же это делается? Каким под ты подключить к игре? Камон. Ну, и не работает. Почему игра не имеет геймпада? Так. Есть вариант попробовать закрыть игру. Сохранить выйти. После этого запустить еще раз так. Все равно нажмите пробел. Ладно. Не хочет. А почему? Ладно. Типа Steam видит у меня геймпад, а игра не видит, хотя я играла в нее с геймпада когда-то. Ладно. Понял. Big picture. Ладно.
I don't know if the chart is accurate or just a dream construct, but it doesn't look good. That line should be pointing up, not down. Dad, Gabriel, stops by every day. Keeps apologizing. I wish he wouldn't. That machine is all that stands between me and 6 feet under. It feeds my comatose body a fun cocktail of life-saving narcotics. Story time. I don't know how long I've been here. 6 months? 9?
Автономная робот-игрушка, изготовленный в Витикорп, а также любимый друг детства Зои. Онкрис помогал Зое при ее предыдущих приключениях, но с тех пор был отключен. Фу, как много. Зои Майя Кастили, 21 год, росла в Лондоне и Касабланке с отцом Габриэлем. 2 года она изучала биоинженерию в университете Кейптауна, но бросила учебу и вернулась в Касабланку. Год назад пропал бывший парень Зои Реза Темис. Зои выяснила, что Реза журналист, вел расследование о новом развлекательном устройстве в Витикорп Дримере. Оно было разработано, чтобы создавать осознанные сны, но его тайно использовали для сбора воспоминаний пользователей. Зои помогла раскрыть заговор, рассрочив выпуск Дримера и разоблачив заговорщиков, но спастись самой ей не удалось. Дома в Касабланке ее накачали наркотиками и бросила умирать собственная мать Хелена Чан, чья роль в заговоре ранее осталась неизвестной. Зои в коме уже больше 9 месяцев, прикована в больничной койке, в то время как время существует вместе под названием «Мир снов». Он же Storytime. Там, используя свои силы сновидца, Зои способна изменять сны людей и помогать найти путь к пробуждению тем, кто попал в западню ночных кошмаров. Я, кстати, больше хочу сказать, что во второй части вроде как прямым текстом не говорила, что Хелена ее мать. Просто тебе намекали, что, вероятно, это она, но она никогда не говорила. Мы сейчас только переигрывали, она никогда это не говорила прямым текстом. Тут нам конкретно говорят мать. Так, на шаг бегать. Приседать нельзя. Так.
Sleeping Beauty. Coma as a fashion statement? No, oh, that's awful. But I honestly do look better on my deathbed.
Как отсюда уйти?
Someone's having a nightmare about a dying child. That must be absolutely terrifying. This is a dream. Your baby will be okay.
Why won't you help me?
She's all alone. I know that feeling. You're not alone. There are people out there you can connect with. But you need to stop using the dream machine first. It's not helping you. Trapped, burned alive. That's a terrifying nightmare. There's no fire and you're not dying. It's only a nightmare. You've been using the dreamer too much. It's messing with your head.
Please. Please save me. Don't leave. You can't leave.
What are you doing? Stop following me. Turn around, go back, wake up. I said stop. I can't help you anymore. You're on your own now. For fuck's sake, people, go away. What are you doing? Stop following me. Turn around, go back, wake up.
Why won't you help me?
Ugh, I used to have this dream all the time. Naked, exposed. It's worse than it sounds. This isn't real. No one can see you. You'll wake up soon and everything will be fine. But you should stop using the dream machine or the nightmares will continue.
Ой, со мной ходить.
Save me!
This dream is different. It's more persistent. And the dreamer, it's a child. Oh, great. I'll need to go in and untangle it.
Please save me.
Stop. Don't come any closer. Leave me be. There are too many of you. I can't save... I can't help everyone. Just go away.
Just go away.
Don't make a sound. It will hear you.
Who will?
The monster in the closet. It will hear you and eat us both.
Она нас не съест. Чешить?
I promise it won't hurt you.
You swear?
I swear. I won't let it. But you need to get back home.
I can't find my way.
The way back is through there. Through the wardrobe.
I can't go in there. It will eat me alive.
Not if we destroy it first. Don't worry. And whatever's in there, it's no match for me, I promise.
Are you like a superhero?
Something like that. What do you think of my costume?
It's really cool.
She had a light. Oh, she dropped it. It rolled away. She doesn't know where it is. She won't go looking for the light herself. She's afraid of the slithering things in the dark. Hey, who can blame her? Oh, it's too dark. Can't see anything under there. Bingo. Bringer of light. Emissary of electricity. The mighty Torch. Oh, she must be terrified. Poor girl. It's hiding. Stupid, smart tentacle thingy. It's too quick for me. Light could work, but I don't think there's anything to draw on there. It's too quick. It hides before I can destroy it. Hey, yeah, it's working. Cool.
Easy.
No, don't get too close. It
Press
will
my
take you.
You're safe now.
Thank you. But I don't know how to get back home. I don't know where my mummy is.
She's on the other side of the wardrobe, waiting for you.
It's scary.
Come on. Do you use a dream machine?
Mum makes me. She says it keeps me occupied. Then she has time to play with hers.
Это
The
микрофон.
next time she does that, you need to say no.
She won't like that.
Maybe not, but you tell
Есть
her it's
подкаст, есть
dangerous,
солокаст.
that it gives you nightmares.
I could tell Daddy. He doesn't live with us, but I talk to him all the time.
You do that. Now go through and you'll wake up again.
Thank you. What's your name?
Zoe. And remember, no dream time. I might not be able to find you again. This has to stop.
Нет. Естественно, нет. Явно кастер никакой. Я слишком плоха в этой игре. Я вообще не знаю, кстати, кто Gauntlet будет кастить, вообще как его будет. Наверное, все те же, кто и Contenders. Там Трит, Киви, Вики, Некро, Ликдей. Они, наверное, все будут Gauntlet кастить. Европейский ENA.
The Vagabond, master of the story time. Sort of.
Смотрите, как красиво. Поправлю, я хотела поправить даже. Где это там? Сбор. Так напишу. Ради этого комплета. О, да. Он вообще-то и ради Гаунтлета, и ради ЧМ запарился. Он же сам все писал. Просил. Ну, в плане мы особо и не могли повлиять, как сборная. В общем, он сам связался с Ближе тогда. Просил Гаунтлет покастить, просил ЧМ покастить. И он, кстати, говорил еще, что периодически зрителей на ЧМ у него было больше, чем у тех кастов, которые были оттуда, местных. Ну, в плане, там, не знаю, какой-нибудь не знаю, испанский каст, они кастили Солей, но там было меньше зрителей, чем у нас. Было круто. Ну, мы хотя бы ему партнерку сделали все. И зрители тоже привели. Тоже неплохо. Ну, хотя бы что-то. Конечно, понятно, что это никак не оплачиваемо и все прочее, но... Все это запомнилось многим. Положительное было все-таки. Хоть что-то. Так.
What's going on out there? More and more people are getting caught in loops. I can't keep up. I thought the dream machines weren't dangerous anymore. I thought we took care of that. If not, then...
Hello, Zoe.
Look, I'm trying to help them all, and... There are too many. And they're nightmares. They're getting worse.
No?
You have to go home.
Ну, все равно какой-то... Господа разрешили, но это было уже... Как там? Это около тестовое, и они сами, по-моему, я так понимаю, кастили. Экзили и Брейк. И то не все. Потому что несколько матчей точно кастили. Так.
For better or worse, this is my home now. The person I used to be is gone forever. There's no home to go back to, and I don't want to be the person I used to be. I have a purpose here. If I do wake up, I'll be lost. What's there to go back to?
Whatever awaits you on the other side is for you alone to discover. Your single thread runs through the fabric of the universe, weaving events together. But where it ends, I do not know.
I have nothing out there, and I have no one. Besides, I'm needed here. What will happen if I just abandon them?
Their night terrors are symptoms of a larger disease. As long as the disease itself is alive and spreading, those people will keep coming back.
I'm not ready to wake up, to face myself again. There are no second chances. Every choice leads to the same outcome, and my actions have no real consequences, so... I'm not ready to wake up. I can't do it.
The dream is being tainted. The world is getting sicker. They all need you.
Isn't it enough that I'm making a difference here in story time? I don't understand why I'm needed. I did everything I could already. I just want to be left alone.
О, вот это, кстати, прям ответ, как Эйприл.
This is where I belong. I'm in control here. Out there, I have no power. What difference can I make?
There is a great power within you. The power to set things right in your world and all others. You saved your reality once, Zoe. This time, all the worlds, all of Storytime, all of time is at stake. When you wake up, this will all be a dream. And that dream will quickly fade. Soon, it will be forgotten entirely. Unless you fight to remember it, you must open your heart and mind to messages from those who know what to do.
You don't know?
I'm not omniscient, Zoe. Much is hidden from me.
Привет, Мартисора.
I can see all the threads as they are woven, but the greater weave itself is too large for me to see. I'm too close, and even here, some of the past is obscured. This bothers me. I believe someone may have clouded my memory by design. An enemy, a shadow with tendrils into Storytime and elsewhere. If you stay here much longer, you may never be able to leave. And then everyone's story ends. All the people who love you, all the people you love, and everyone else, past, present, and future, torn out of the story like pages from a book.
Why me?
Because you are the dreamer. You must find your way back to your sleeping body. You must wake up and remember, and then you must save the world.
Because that worked so well the first time around.
You changed everything. That story had a beginning and an end. But it was also only the first half of your
Вроде бы
story.
нормально.
How do I wake up?
There
Играем
is
в
a
одну из
door.
лучших игр.
Find the door and unlock it, and you will wake up.
Will I see you again?
If all goes well, at the end of your journey, when your story is complete, you will see me again. One last time.
That sounds final. But yeah, okay. I'll, go. Find the key. Unlock the door. Remember everything. Save the world. Write my story. Return for epilogue. Bury hero's journey.
You will do fine, Zoe Castillo. I have faith in you. Good luck.
По-моему, в оригинале это... Когда игра... В смысле, когда игра впервые вышла, подлиннее было вот это все. И кого-то надо было еще ловить на ачивку, я помню.
If I'm ever gonna find a way out of this place, that's my doorway. Me. I tried reading my own mind once. The feedback loop was nasty. I kept bouncing around my own head like a reflection in a hall of mirrors. I don't know what you'd call it, the signal from my comatose brain, it's too weak. It's getting drowned out by my waking thoughts. To tap into my subconscious, I'd have to somehow boost the signal and turn down the volume on my conscious mind. That's not doing anything at all. That was taken when Reza and I were still dating. Feels like a different life. Take a skateboard to that line, you'd build up a lot of speed. The latest and greatest in chemical life support. Without magical miracle machine, I'd be stiff and cold and probably all maggoty. Happy thoughts. This is probably a terrible idea, but if I can adjust the mixture of drugs going into my veins, I might be able to give my brain a chemical jolt, boost the subconscious signal. Don't know if it will work or just kill me, but beggars, choosers. Thing is, I can't push any buttons from in here. That machine is out there, in the physical world. I don't think my dreaming powers extend that far unless Unless I can somehow affect the state of things that are mirrored in here. That thing doesn't have any conscious thoughts. So, if I slow these readings down, the system should compensate by adjusting the drug dosage, jolting my system, hopefully waking me up, possibly killing me. Well, fingers properly crossed. Oh, bollocks, the machine's going nuts. Oh, I feel really weird. The machine's gone haywire. It's pumping a crazy amount of drugs into my body. I just wanted a little pick-me-upper, not an actual OD. Okay, so magic machine is working overtime, pumping okay. The cocktail of industrial-strength chemicals the machine has injected into my body is boosting the subconscious signal. But now, it's too fast, too jarring, like a train of thought going at the speed of light. I can't get a good grip on it. Where do you think you're
Профессионально.
going?
О,
You're staying here with me, doing the only thing we're good at. Being dead. She's right. Can't leave. I have nothing to return to. No life worth living. I'm not letting her stand in my way. Is that who I really am? Is she what I've been running away from? I've made up my mind. I'm
нормально.
going home. Your father lied to you. Your mother tried to kill you. You put your friends in danger and you lost every single one of them. That sounds like the perfect home to return to. Maybe she's right. Maybe she's not. We can't know what's waiting for us on the other side, but so what? That's life, full of surprises. We don't have a home to go back to. We've lost everything. It's not all gone. There's a chance to take back what was lost, to do it again and do it better. So it's not perfect. I know how to appreciate what's there now. Maybe
Узнать.
I'm going to find out for certain. I'm ready to embrace who I was, who I am, who I will be. And who is that?
Опа. Так.
I'm ready for a change. I used to know exactly what I wanted to do with my life. I don't know why I lost faith, but it's time to find my way back.
Мгм. Мгм.
I'm ready for a change.
Чат. Какой путь выберем? Чат. Выбирайте. Я знаю, на что это повлияет. Потому что я начинала игру. Я знаю буквально, на что это повлияет. На концовку это не влияет. Есть одна концовка. Не забывайте. Изведанный. Что вот это, не помню. Ладно.
I'm ready for a change.
Ну, давайте неизведанный путь. Баланс сместился.
I don't know yet. You're a part of me now. You always will be. Come on. Life's waiting out there. Let's find out what's happening.
За год в коме она очень сильно повзрослела, хочу сказать. Storytime делает тебя старше. Всего за год.
My name is Zoe Castillo. And I'm alive.
Он, правда, лежит еще так неудобно, капец, по-моему. Глава 2. Пробуждение. О! Киан! Сейчас будет экшон. Да, экшон будет.
Good evening, Warden. How do your prisoners fare?
Commander, all is well. If you like, I could show you...
I'm not here to inspect your prison, Warden. I'm here to speak about one prisoner.
Ah, your apostle.
Alvane. He's an apostle no more. He was a tool, but he lost his edge. He's no longer of any use to us. No. It's time we put all of this behind us.
Would you care to translate, Commander? I'm afraid my ability to read between the lines is somewhat lacking.
We want Kian Alvane's execution to be... hastened.
I see. I thought your six would need to judge and condemn Alvane before...
When did you become an expert on Azadi law, Warden?
Well, I'm not, sir, but we have laws and regulations of our own, Commander. I was told that Kian Alvane would be sent to Sadir to stand...
I am telling you to carry out his sentence. Tonight!
What? Impossible. I need to call in the executioner.
How soon?
Well, by first light, at the earliest, but still...
First light, then.
But what about the paperwork? I mean, the proper documents, signed and stamped.
This goes one of two ways, Warden. Either you do what you're told and execute Kian Alvane by first light, or you find yourself hanging right next to him when the sun kisses the top of Friar's Keep tomorrow morning. How it plays out is entirely up to you. You have your orders, Warden.
Barbarians.
I have only one memory of my mother. She held me close one night and sang an old song from her country. I don't remember the melody, but I remember the words. Sleep, child, sleep. Sleep in your mother's heart. Let the wind blow and the rain fall. Hear the executioner's call. Watch the traitor's head roll as the shadow takes his soul. Sleep, child, sleep. We shall never part. For we will soon be free.
Сардер.
Together forever in the cold, cold sea.
Ah, Alvane, you are here. Good. I hear you turned down your last meal. Pity. I personally approved the menu. There were sausages.
Why would the warden come to visit me now? He wants me to plead. I shall not.
Quite. You were always a man of few words, Alvane. A rational pragmatist to the end. I approve. As you know, your execution will take place at dawn. I have to admit that I'm curious why, after so long, there's such a sudden rush to see you dead. I'm very curious. But that's not why I'm here, no. As you also know, you have the choice between hanging and beheading. As far as I can tell, you have yet to voice a preference. If you forfeit this choice, it'll be left to me to decide the instrument of death. I simply want to ensure we've dotted every I and crossed every T.
A warrior deserves to die by the blade. But do I deserve that death? I laid down my own sword. I turned on my own people. A warrior deserves to die by the blade. Even though I'm just a prisoner now, I was a warrior. Death is death, and I'm ready to embrace my own. I have nothing more to say to this man.
Quite? Then I shall
Думаю,
make
что могу
that
так
choice.
сказать.
Do you have no family, Alvani? My family is very important to me, almost as important as my duty to this city and this office. In the event of my own death, it would pain me to know that they would be left with no answers, no body to bury,
Не
no
вижу у тебя
closure.
семья.
I know you're a man of faith, a man of principle. I also understand that things happen to make you question your calling. What I do not understand is why you've simply decided to give up, to stop fighting.
To have everything you believe in fall to pieces. To be asked to continue a war that you have no faith in. By commanders that you can no longer trust. I have nothing more to say to him.
Можешь с ним разговаривать?
Very well. Everything has been properly filed. I have no reason to question the order of execution. Even threatened me with dismissal, and worse, should I stand in the way of their orders. They don't know me very well. Threats mean nothing. Proper paperwork, on the other hand. Well, I will simply have to accept that my questions will remain forever unanswered. I shall see you at first light, Alvani. The noose will be ready for you.
Опа.
Get up, Kian. There isn't much time.
Так, сначала почитаем по всех. Странник — это истинный стражник мира снов, место вне времени, где все истории берут свое начало и конец. Зои виделась с ним уже не раз, но до сих пор почти ничего о нем не знает. Похоже, что ему известно намного больше, чем он готов рассказать Зои, и что в этом царстве снов он не такой всемогущий, как она сперва думала. Надзиратель Мурон. Надзиратель нашей темницы — коренной житель северных земель и Меркурия. Он охотно сотрудничал с оккупантами Азади при переводе городской тюрьмы в политическую, куда стали сажать диссидентов и мятежников. Надзиратель Мурон чуть ли не с садистским энтузиазмом поддерживал чужеземцев и их строгий военный порядок, несмотря на нетерпимость к их духовным верованиям. Самый ценный заключенный Мурона — Киан Алваны, высокопоставленно сзади предавший свой народ и приговоренный к смерти за свои преступления. Командир Вамон. Вамон — военачальник Азади, командир тайной полиции Меркурии, самый доверенный человек комиссара, а также ее незаконный любовник. Когда апостол Киан Алван впервые прибыл в Меркурию, эмиссар, сестра Сахья, приказала Вамону за ним присматривать. Когда Киан отправился на болото на встречу с лидерами мятежников и Эйприл Райан, Вамон отправился отправил за ним слежку. Арест Киана стал кульминацией целой жизни, наполненной завистью. Больше всего на свете Вамон желает увидеть Киана мертвым. Мужчин связывает прошлое и их вражда, для каждого личная. Вамон и Сахья тайне замышляют захватить власть Меркурия. Команда тайной полиции и войсками города Вамон держит Меркурий в ежовых рукавицах. И победа на ненавистном сопротивлении уже близка. После их неизбежного поражения ничто не станет у них на пути. Когда-то Киан Алваны был апостолом Азади, священным ассасином богини. Будучи человеком непоколебимой веры, Киан беспрекословно, без колебаний выполнял все приказания 6 ее жриц. Год назад в Садире, столице Азади, 6 призывали Киана и возложили на него важную миссию — отправиться в Меркурию, столицу северных земель, найти и убить лидеров магических мятежников. Но в ходе выполнения миссии вера Киана подверглась испытаниям, и встретившись с лидером мятежников Эйприл Райан, он начал сомневаться в своих предводителях и целях оккупации Меркурия. Действительно ли он сложил слово богини? За отказ убивать Эйприл Киан был взят под стражу и приговорен к смерти. Вот уже год он находится в заточении в монашьей темнице Кен на распутье человек без народа на самом пике кризиса веры. Чтобы двигаться дальше, Киан должен измениться, пойти против тех же людей, которым он когда-то безоговорочно верил, и найти собственный путь в этом мире впервые за 20 лет.
Time. Come on, let's go.
What's going
No
on?
time for answers. Let's get a move on.
What's going on down there?
That boy is a made to order riot. We're getting you out of here.
Who are you? Do I know you?
I bloody well hope so. You were this close to running me through with your sword.
What? The Swamp City?
Precisely. Where I made a daring, swashbuckling last-minute escape, and you were arrested by your own commander. Quite a day, eh?
If you're with the Resistance, why are you helping me escape?
So that you can repay your debt and help free our city. In the meantime, we need a bloody key to get through this bloody gate. Hey! Hey! Help me!
Ой, боже, этот момент. Это вот этот чувак. Ох.
He looks badly hurt. I don't think he'll survive long. But we can't just leave him here either. He might know how to get out of here. I don't think he'll make it, but if he can help us, his death won't be in vain. Do you know how to get through that gate?
The guard. He has a key in his pocket.
There's nothing more. There must be something we can do for him. Is there anything I can do for you? Anything at all?
My family. Tell them what happened to me. Tell them I love them very much. And that my children. Tell them they make me proud.
I have to promise. I have to fulfill this man's dying wish, no matter what. I promise.
They live in the bones. My name is Stant. Arn Stant. Thank you. Please. Please finish me before the guards find me.
He wants me to
They
put him
won't
out of
be
his
kind.
misery before the guards arrive.
They will make... They will make me suffer. Kill me.
It appears to be a
Please.
gate key. It probably unlocks this first
Please
gate.
kill me. Kill me. Please. Please kill me.
If I don't kill him now, the guards will. But not before they make him suffer. I cannot leave him to such a gruesome fate. This is an innocent man. I can't simply murder him. In the face of my own death, I swore to never take another life. Perhaps the guards will show mercy and spare him. If I don't kill him now, the guards will. But not before they make him suffer. I cannot leave him to such a gruesome fate.
О, слушай, подожди. Я могу все скинуть на чат. Чат. Выбирайте. Я отдаю всю ответственность за решение вам. Я уверена, что вы примете, что вы сможете принять правильное решение. Я его убивала, кстати, когда я сама играла. Потому что, блин, камон. Его не пощадят. Я не думаю, что его могут пощадить тут. Он. Как бы мятежник. Но мало ли чат думает иначе. Чат. Ясно, чат не думает. Ладно.
If I don't kill...
Я потом расскажу, на что это влияет.
May the goddess
Или
ease
не
your
влияет.
journey into the next life.
Ну и вообще-то он сам попросил.
He's with the goddess now, walking the sun-blessed slopes of the first mountain.
It had to be done, Kian. You
We
made the
will need a
right
key
choice.
to open this gate.
You have the key? Excellent. Now unlock the gate. They have different keys for every floor, so you might as well leave that one in the lock. Follow me, boy. We're going up, not down.
По-моему, я иду впереди тебя, поэтому скорее ты follow me.
Upwards. Ever upwards.
Хорошо, я поняла.
Down there, you'll only find fiery death. The way out of here is up, up, up.
What did you mean, repay a debt?
You damn near wiped us out, boy. Your last-minute reversal didn't help save anyone, aside from your own soul, mayhap. And now is your chance at repentance.
I don't want repentance. I'm ready to die for my crimes. Why don't you just leave me here?
You may be ready to die, Kian, but the Resistance certainly isn't. And we need you. Now, find a way to open this bloody door. Something long and thin to pick the lock might do the trick.
The riot is growing, moving closer. We need to keep moving up. Find a way out before the keep becomes smoking rubble. The slop we eat 3 times a day arrive. So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves?
Чем-нибудь, чем можно открыть дверь.
There he is, up there. He got away.
The keep is surrounded by soldiers, mostly Azadi troops it looks like. Good bowmen. I'm lucky I dodged their arrow. From the right angle, this pillow might pass as a head. A very square and soft head. A filthy head.
Ничего, на подушку возьмем.
Open this goddamn door! Right bloody now!
Я поняла, я поняла, я поняла, я поняла, я поняла, я поняла.
The prisoner's dead. Looks like someone slit his throat. We need to get up there now. Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys. I think I see him. Over there. We got him. I think we got him.
It's undamaged, and thin enough to fit in a lock. I should be able to open the gate with this.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys.
That ought to do the trick. Go on. Pick the lock with the arrow. You do know how to pick a lock, don't you, assassin?
I'll need to pick the lock.
If I didn't have just one eye and no depth perception, I'd do it for you. It was good job. Follow me.
All those years on the streets of Sadir paying off.
Good job. Let's move. Why, if it isn't our old friend, Mr. Murren.
Balsay back him. I should have known you wouldn't have let yourself get caught so easily.
You're damn right. Now let us through.
I'm afraid that's quite impossible, Balsay. your journey ends here, I'm afraid.
There's no picking this one. He's plugged it from his side. By the Mojav's unclean genitals, Warden! Open up right this bloody minute!
Можно достать ключ.
Words, Mr. Bakim. You know very well I do not respond to threats.
When I get my hands on you, Warden, you will wish your grandmother had never spread her legs to your
I'm
grandfather.
afraid this is as far as you will get.
People like him only respond to violence and threats. I could attempt to reason with him. See if he responds to that. Your prisoners are revolting, Warden. Sooner or later, they will reach this floor. Let me through, and I shall be lenient and merciful.
I see. And what, pray tell, is my guarantee that you'll follow through on your promise?
Doesn't the Warden claim to be a practical man? If that's the case, he would listen to a practical argument. I may not be able to stay my anger. He's responsible for many innocent deaths. But if I can convince him to believe me, what choice does he have? I was the Apostle. My leniency is your only hope at this point.
Perhaps. But as you may imagine, I didn't rise to my position by taking people at their word. Particularly in a prison. Honesty is in short supply in here.
All men of his station can be bought. If I offer to buy him, he may treasure his office above his blood. But we're running out of time. If he fails to respond to threats to his own... If not for yourself, then do this for your family.
My family is important to me. I would not want my boys to grow up without a father. Their mother lacks the moral fortitude needed to instill duty and backbone in them. Let's forgive her. She's a good woman, but merely a woman. Very well, you make a fair point. I will trust you despite my better instincts. Step back, Alvani.
Praise your gods, I don't have time for you now, Murren. But your day will come.
He doesn't look well at all, seeing his world fall to pieces.
You gave me your word, Alvani, your word. You said I would not be harmed. You said you would let me live. Does that not...
You will receive your just punishment soon enough.
Perhaps so, Alvani, but at least my punishment... At least my punishment will be at the hands of those who respect laws and regulations, and not be a barbarian like yourself.
Да. Но мы тебя не убили вообще-то. Скажи нам спасибо.
This is as far as the stairwell will take us. Now we need to find a way to the roof.
I didn't say I wanted to leave this place.
What part of to be executed in the morning did you not get? And what part of the resistance needs you did you fail to comprehend?
Why would your people trust me? I am their enemy.
You were the enemy. I trust your allegiance to your people has diminished somewhat in the past year.
How do you know I won't just turn on you soon as we're out of here?
Oh, I know. And others do too. Our faith is rarely misplaced. This passage leads up to the roof, but the gate's twice locked. There's no getting through. We need to find another way up.
There's no way through
I got
here.
you this far, Kian. Now you need to put that Azadi brain of yours to work, and quick.
It's mounted securely to the wall.
They're not far behind us.
Я верю.
Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key. I'd burn my skin off if I tried to wrench it free. Locked, and I don't have time to pick each and every cell door. Shadow be damned. The guards are getting closer.
Я не знаю, что делать.
It's mounted securely to the wall.
Come on.
So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves?
That chain goes up to the mechanism that raises and lowers the cage. It's covered in thick oil.
The iron bars are making it hard to get a clear shot, but I shouldn't tempt fate.
Where's the kid?
Не
Someone
надо.
get the goddamn... There they are, right above us. Get them. I can't get some clear shots.
Shadow, they're firing at us. I have no time to spare, and no desire to let all these prisoners loose.
Мне нужно факел сделать. Для чего сделать?
I'd burn my skin off if I tried to wrench it free.
There's no way through here.
О, боже.
It's mounted securely. I'd burn my skin off if I tried to wrench it free.
Where's the kid? Someone get the goddamn keys.
It's mounted securely to the wall.
Where's the kid? Someone get the goddamn keys.
Locked. The riot hasn't reached this floor yet.
Come on. Не знаю, что делать. Серьезно. Так.
Where's the kid? Someone get the goddamn keys.
I draw the line at licking the plate clean. I'm hungry for red meat, but I'm not a dog.
Да мог бы взять.
From a broken arrow and an oiled face towel, I've fashioned a rudimentary illuminant. In other
Могу
words, I have
взять
a
вилку.
torch.
Если что, ей можно сражаться.
Where's the kid? Someone get the
I'm
goddamn
curious to see where this is going.
The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. The stench makes me sick.
Куда факел применить?
There's no way through here.
Where's the kid? Someone get the goddamn keys. I see someone moving. Fire! I can't see him from here.
The oil is burning off.
Хорошо.
Oh, clever boy. I knew you wouldn't disappoint me.
Still warm, but it's cooling quickly. I should be able to climb the chain now.
You first. If that chain's still hot, I want some warning.
Нам для этого это нужно было. Понятно. Умно.
They've readied the noose for you. A traitor's death.
What are we doing here? Where's our cloud ship?
We need to buy ourselves some time. Quick. Block that gate.
Какие вот эти?
Use the lever to lower the bar. Quick, good. Now arm yourself. There's a sword over there.
Ворзер это где?
Pick up the bloody sword.
Да сейчас возьму. Подожди ты.
Come over here now. By the Mojal's bloated testes, stop fucking about and get your ass over here, boy!
How will we escape? I thought you'd have a ship waiting.
A ship? Ha! No, boy. Your way out of here is not in a cloud ship, but through a portal created by the very magic your people are trying to stamp out.
My way?
Only one of us can pass through that portal before it closes. And it requires a sacrifice. It's dark magic. It requires blood and pain. It requires a life.
What? No. No! I cannot accept your sacrifice. Either both of us leave or neither.
Don't be a Mojal damned fool, boy. I've made my peace with the gods. Can you say the same? Besides, I may be a decent fighter, but you... Without you, the Resistance will falter, and the Azadi will be victorious. Now run me through that sword so that you can get out of here and start paying your debts.
How many more deaths before this night is over? No. There's been enough bloodshed. I don't want another life on my conscience. His eyes speak the truth. He has embraced death in a way I never could. Where I only saw defeat, he sees victory. I don't know where this path may lead, but what choice do I have? Goddess, forgive me.
Slow and steady, boy. Blood and pain for the portal.
Ну что, иначе его убьют. Они.
I have only one memory of my mother. She held me to her heart until I fell asleep.
Вот, да.
That night, she threw herself from the city walls into the shallows. Her body was never found. For the longest time, I would climb those walls, balance on the edge, and close my eyes. I always thought I would join her in the darkness, in that cold, cold sea. But I never did.
Если бы мы его пощадили, то он бы нас прикрыл, похоже. Всем. Прикрыл бы нас и расстреляли бы его. И в любом случае открылся бы портал, а нас в него кинул.
Goddess, damn him to the shadow eternal!
What?
Kian. Kian has escaped the keep.
Leave us. Now! What are you saying? That's impossible. He's supposed to die.
He's gone. Fled from the roof with the help of a rebel infiltrator in a bloody riot.
The roof? But how?
A portal. Dark magic.
That's impossible.
I must interrogate the men who let him escape. They will rue this day for the rest of their short and miserable lives. And that bone-headed warden, he will pay for this with his life.
I don't understand. Friar's Keep is warded against thaumaturgy.
Inside, yes, which is why they fled to the roof.
Might protect us. Do you have any idea where he is?
With the rebels, I'm sure. Wherever they've holed up. I will leave no stone unturned to find them.
In their hands, Alvane is a poisonous dagger.
You think I'm not aware? You think I don't know how dangerous he is? I know that traitor better than anyone. But I will find him. Him and his cohorts. Under the sight of the goddess, this I swear.
Before the first arrives.
It won't reach her ears.
You make sure of that. If she learns their precious apostle is still alive, she will want him alive so that she can speak to him. And if she learns the truth?
We won't give her the opportunity.
Good. Because if she ever does, you and I will be paying with our lives. What in the light are you waiting for? You won't catch him in here, Commander. Go! Take care of this. Goddess, watch over us.
It's our 3-month anniversary today.
That's mad. I feel like I've been coming here for years.
How are you?
What do you think?
You have more energy, you appear more content with your life now than you did 3 months ago. But only you can tell how you are feeling. I can't do that for you.
I know.
You remember nothing of what happened before the coma. You're not sure you want to remember. I think you do. Do you agree with that, Zoe?
And potentially lose everything I've built here? I'm not sure I can take losing everything all over again. And potentially lose everything I've built here. I know there's something I need to remember, something I'm supposed to be doing. Until I figure that out, I can't find peace. I do. I can't stand feeling there's something I need to remember. So I have to find out.
I understand, okay. Let's see if we can do an exercise. Jog your memory. What is the last thing you do remember?
Dropping out of uni, moving back in with Dad. I'd lost faith in myself, in everyone around me. I'd broken up with Reza.
And then something did happen.
Be careful what you wish for, right? Reza vanishing. Me going after him, trying to track him down. I ended up in Newport. I remember being in a safe place and connecting to a dream machine, but that's where it ends.
And before that? Before leaving Casablanca?
Reza asked me to pick up a package. That's what set it all in motion. That and the static.
Do you remember what that turned out to be?
After I woke up, they filled in the blanks. Apparently it was some sort of glitch or virus. Rogue code infecting the worldwide wire. Someone at Waticorp was using the dream machine to read people's minds. Someone I'd met.
Kavanagh.
Damien Kavanagh. The man behind it all. The perpetrator of the conspiracy. He'd put some sort of worm into the code, turning the dream machine into a mind-controlling tool affecting millions. At least that's what they say.
He recorded a confession before he... At least he came clean. Absolved his employer of any wrongdoing.
Convenient.
In what way?
Oh, forget it. I don't remember any of it. All I know is they poisoned my mind. Inserted false memories. Nothing I saw or experienced was real. The little girl on the screens, the other
world.
Arcadia. Another colourful figment of their imagination. A synthetic dream.
And you still remember nothing of going to Japan? Breaking into Waticorp?
Nope. I exposed a global conspiracy and all they gave me was a lousy coma. Aside from you, Reza, and my dad, no one even knows I was involved. Reza kept me out of his exposé, and even he doesn't know what really happened during the week I was gone. Maybe my friend Olivia knew something, but she passed away.
You feel responsible.
I went off playing teen detective and people got hurt.
You're worried something else happened to you.
I mean, it's a week of my life. Gone.
Have you used a dream machine yet?
God, no. I feel nauseous just watching the ads.
It's becoming a disease, an addiction. I'm concerned about what these lucid, perfect dreams are doing to us. And you were connected to a prototype. There's no way to predict how that may have affected you. Have you spoken with Gabrielle yet?
No, I'm I'm not ready to discuss my dad. We don't talk. He rented out the house, moved to Mumbai.
That's perfectly fine. What do you want to talk about?
Is the new series of Eurotrash a valid topic?
Why not?
Прячерп, ну да.
Our time is almost up.
That's fine.
Игра
I'm
более
working today.
современная.
How's that going?
Really good. I enjoy it. A lot.
I'm glad to hear that.
16 или 15 года.
You weren't so sure a month ago.
I'm learning a lot.
Поэтому да.
Neural programming, artificial intelligence. It helps me feel closer to Liv. Olivia, you know? Honoring her memory. Not in a self-sacrificing way. I want to do this. I like working with Mira and Wit. For now. And with the voluntary campaign work, I feel I contribute in other ways too.
You're keeping yourself busy and motivated. You've come a long way since we first met.
Thank you, Dr. Zelenka.
Roman, please. Same time next week?
Definitely. Thanks, Doc. Roman.
Take care, Zoe.
Так, мне нужно одну штучку делать еще. Угу. Так. Это наш психолог или кто-то вроде того. Мы очнулись после почти года комы. Работаем в мастерской биоинженерии. Это теперь технология, что такое. И занимаемся волонтерством.
Dr. Zelenka. Roman. Dr. Roman? Doc? I don't even know what to call him anymore. Doctor... Roman?
Yes.
Maybe I shouldn't be bothering him. He probably has another appointment right away. My next appointment with Dr. Roman is in my calendar, but I might as well double check while I'm here. When's our next session again?
Next Monday. At, let me check. Next Monday at 9. Is that still okay?
That's fine, thank you.
Ну, до свидания.
See you next week?
Take care, Zoe.
Так. Вот, смотрите, тест Роршаха. На стенах.
I see... No, I really shouldn't. It's a trap. A psychological trap. Exactly what you'd expect a psychologist to keep on his office shelf. No tawdry romance novels, fantasy or science fiction, unfortunately. If I drink more of that awful synthetic coffee at this point, I'll really need therapy. It's on shrink stuff. Shrinky books. Is that a dragon? Well, it looks like a dragon. What does that mean? What does that say about me? That I'm, into dragons? Dragons are cool. I didn't know the doc was into cephalopods. I wonder if he has a pet one at home. Knock on wood. I don't often get to do that with real wood. IKEA's plastique just doesn't cut it, knock-wise. I could stare at that for hours and then I really would go insane. I see... No, I really shouldn't. It's a trap. A psychological trap.
It's a trap. Добро пожаловать в 2220 год. элемент протеста против надзора. Вот местная полиция.
What do you mean I need a permit? I have a permit. I paid a fucking fortune for this permit.
Your permit is no longer valid. You'll need to have it renewed. You have 24 hours to comply.
Fuck off. You have 24 hours to comply.
That makes absolutely no sense. If you do not comply, you'll be detained and your food cart confiscated.
If you so much as touch Carl, I will cut off your testicles and make a kebab.
Threats are counterproductive and punishable by law. You have 20...
How does it feel working for a fascist fucking regime, trampling all over the working people?
I'm okay with it. Yeah, great health coverage, no overtime, pays decent. 24 hours.
Hey.
Hey, where are you?
Just leaving therapy on my way to the shop. What's up?
Neck deep. Would I be a bad boyfriend if I asked you to stop by that place with the, crazy person and the good food?
Nella Bites? Sure. And lazy, not bad.
What?
Not bad boyfriend, lazy boyfriend. What do you want?
Your pick. Nothing...
Exotic. Affirmative. I'll stop by Nella's right now. I should be at your office in 15?
Thanks. You're the best.
I am. See you soon.
Freedom and food to the Prolo!
Nella.
Nella Bites.
Street chef,
But I
Marxist, spark plug, and friend of mine. I do love her, in smaller doses.
Fried cheese, cheese soup, wurst. Did you see that?
I shouldn't get involved. I have enough on my plate and I'm running late, and I'm already neck deep in the Uminska campaign. I don't need more political drama. I don't really need any political drama. I can't believe the Eye is harassing Nella. She sells food. It's not like she's doing anything illegal. Is she? I mean, I know she's politically involved, but there's no law against being Marxist. What was all that about?
Fucking Eye. Making up shit so that they can harass anyone who doesn't toe the line. Now I'm going to waste the whole afternoon standing in line at the district office for a permit I don't fucking need. Never mind that this is just a tip of the garbage heap. They're restricting transit between sectors, adding more security to all the metro stations and ports, requiring paperwork for anything beyond local lines. I mean, what the fuck? I knew Parliament was tight with the Syndicate, but this is Chungo, man. They're planning something. Probably going to hunt down and arrest revolutionaries next. That's me fucked then.
I'm sure you're...
Word is they rounded up all the European Liberty folks in the Berlin district last week, detained them on suspicion of terrorism. Terrorism! For speaking their minds! And okay, for releasing clouds of biograffiti. I know that clique, they're harmless. It was just a call to action. That's fucking terrorism now.
Scary.
Scary. That's exactly what it is. And your candidate isn't going to change anything for the better.
Maybe not. But Uminska won't change anything for the worse either, unlike Konstantin Wolf.
Kaiser Konstantin. Puta! If that Schwein gets elected, I'm moving to Paris.
They'd never let you in.
One of the conglomerate city-states of North America, then. Newport, the fucking Republic of Los Angeles, hell, even Bostonia. Anywhere but Kaiser's Europe.
That's why Leia Uminska is the best choice. No one's going to put the Marxists in office, Nella. At least my candidate has a fighting chance. And she is a socialist.
She's a moderate, Zoe. A moderate! What's the point in that? Moderation is just another word for compromise. Anyway, what are you having?
Having?
Lunch, Zozo. For your chorbo. Listen, I have a new supplier for pork wurst, the collective down on Caprova. Organic meat, the real deal, none of that vat-grown slop. Don't know how they do it. Connections on high, plenty of mouses swapping hands, but they're legal, I think.
The pork sausages sound delicious, but Reza plays it safe when it comes to food. Europolitan through and through. No tolerance for organic meats. I'm working on it, but baby steps. The pork sausages sound totally delicious. I'm not sure Reza will agree, but he needs to be more adventurous when it comes to his diet. The pork sausages... I'm gonna have to go with the cheese soup. Again.
Dobra, coming up. You should join the protest this afternoon. We're marching on the sector office.
I think it would take a lot more than a political rally for Mira to give me time off. I'm gonna have to pass.
Smart girl. We'll probably get beaten by the bulla and tossed in the zona. Just another fucking Monday in Propast. Here you go.
Thanks, Nella.
If you reconsider, we'll head out around noon. Time to let those cunts know we're watching the Watchmen. Smajak!
The best food in Propaz comes from the street vendors and their food carts. Hands down, no contest. Propast has the best selection of street food in Europolis. There's no reason to cook. Ever. Oh, except when Reza cooks. I'm fine with him cooking.
No problem. I can give you directions to anywhere in Propast. Well, if it ain't my favorite cowgirl. Can I point you in the direction of something, darling?
Reza's office is down by Prista Vista, the old river dock. Show me Prista Vista, please. The Pamatnik collapse.
Planning on a trip down the river? You got it, cowgirl. Propast docks coming right up. I hope you get to where you're going. And if you ever get lost again, you know Crowboy's got your back.